create the chance and put one in the net. Tomas Müller, 20-year-old midfielder, that controversial yellow card against Argentina, had to sit this one out, suffering, and Fernando Torres benched by Del Bosque at the start of the game. 6 minutes, Spain on the attack. David Villa, a sole striker. A different role for him, and it seemed to unsettle him, although this was a great chance that Neuer came out and stopped.
Yeah, this was a great chance, and the person brought in for Fernando Torres, Pedro set him up, and it was unlucky, but this is one that Bale should have scored, actually, in the first half.
He later would redeem himself, but you're right. Great chance, Alexi, here.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're all alone in there. You got to put that one on net, but shades of things to come, possibly.
Frykowski is the man who replaced Müller. Jurgen said, watch out for his shot from distance, and Casillas had to make a dive. That was the one shot on target for the Germans in the first half.
Yeah, and it was quite an easy stop for Casillas, just making sure it went out of play.
Here's Ozil trying to draw the penalty in the box just before halftime. Good call?
I think it's a good call in the context of this game where Spain had all of the ball, all of the possession. Yeah, if it had gone down and had given it in a regular game, maybe, but not there.
Just before the halftime whistle, the Spaniards have a chance. Here was Pedro, who was brought on as a starter to replace Torres. That long shot easily handled by Neuer. Second half. Germans would have to survive build-up after build-up for Spain.
Yeah, this was second half. Good movement, good shot by Xabi Alonso, just wide. If anything, the long-range shooting was just a little bit off target today, Spain, but they were probed.
Neuer saves it. Spaniards continue the press. It'll back heel.
Beautiful.
Villa just can't quite get to this cross.
At this point, you're saying, all right, there's some cracks here. There's some cracks. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. How it's going to come, we didn't know.
Alonso, Sergio Ramos, and Lucas Podolski come together. There's going to be no call here as well.
Yeah, I think he deserves a lot of credit, Podolski there. He's a forward, attack-minded player. Yeah, he's doing the dirty work. He's getting back, he's defending. It's not a penalty, no.
Casillas rarely tested, but Toni Kroos, who came on as a sub, had a chance here. Didn't get all of it, and Casillas was there.
You gotta do better with this. This is right at Casillas. Good save, but you gotta do better.
4 minutes later, here's the goal. Puyol up. He's not a big guy, about 6 foot, but shows the hops. And Alexi Lalas kind of goal.
I'm cheering up. Look at those people going nuts. Of course, you got a little guy with a lot of hair flying through the box unmarked. Boom.
He's a bass player, right? Didn't you think a rock band from the 80s? Kind of
used to be an AC/DC.
Look at this. That is nice.
Not great marking by all the big guys, was it?
Nobody marking him, and certainly not something that we saw in terms of how Spain is going to score a goal.
All the cameras waiting, wondering.
Ika's girlfriend.
His girlfriend is a reporter.
There's journalistic integrity at its finest right there.
Here's Torres on. Could he do something, maybe? Well, he would have, maybe, if Pedro had given the ball up. This was a chance to seal it for the Spaniards late.
And he could have redeemed himself, Fernando Torres. He's had a poor tournament, but he just needs to be slipped in there. But Pedro, very unselfish, trying to do it all himself.
You saw the frustration from Torres on the edge of your screen. Pedro subbed out. After that, he showed some flash. In the end, it wasn't enough, and Kaiser Beckenbauer has to watch Spain survive. 1-0 again. It's been the motif for this entire run by Spain to the final. Tough, tense, not always pretty, not always as accurate with the passing as they want. They had to suffer and find a way to make it through, but for the third straight match, they've done it 1-0.
It's to be expected when you're playing against one, if not the best team in the world that has all the possession, all the opportunities. You're going to pull back into a defensive shell, and it's hard to break a defensive shell, especially in the year 2010.
So it's going to be Germany and Uruguay in the third-place game. Germany playing in that match for the second straight time. And, of course, the Dutch and the Spanish here, 1:30 Eastern Time on ABC.